Hey everybody, so I haven't made a video in a couple of days, down to really two reasons. A, probably the most important reason, I have just completely fucked my sleep schedule again. It's just, I don't know. I stayed up late one night because I was like, fuck, I really want to finish watching this fucking What We Do in the Shadows. And, I only got like two episodes fucking left. Let me stay up a little longer. And now that's just completely fucked me. So we got that. But also, haven't, nothing's really come to mind. And I don't have the best quality of video on YouTube, so I don't want to like force this shit. I know some people are like, wait, Napalm, you actually fucking try with this shit? Yes, I know. It seems like I don't, but I do. I try in my own penny ante, lazy ass fucking way. I try. I have some fucking standards on this channel. Not a lot, but a couple. So I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste my time with bullshit fucking videos nobody's gonna fucking watch. So, been kind of racking my brain, like, hey, what should I do? I got the Nuzlocke in fucking in back, but like going off of the fucking poll I did when I first started doing videos again, only about a quarter of you like the Let's Plays. So, I'm not gonna force the people who don't like the Let's Plays to fucking watch those. I'm gonna give you guys something. So going through my old videos, looking at shit, it came to me. I never talked about the rest of Castlevania. I talked about the first season, which I loved, and I just did never get around to fucking talking about season 2 or 3 or 4. So, there we go. Got a video idea. And as usual with these TV movie rambles, uh, just to get it out there first, my actual opinion before we get too lost into the fucking weeds, I liked it. To me, this is still the gold standard of video game adaptations. I know a lot of people really like the Sonic movies, and don't get me wrong, the Sonic movies are pretty good, and that's coming from somebody who is not a fan of Sonic, but I think that's the reason I gave Castlevania the little bit of a nudge over Sonic, is because I'm an actual fan of the Castlevania series, never really been a fan of the Sonic series, so yeah, I'm going to gravitate more towards Castlevania than I am going to do to Sonic. But the Sonic movies, they're also solid. We're finally at the fucking point where video game movie doesn't automatically equal fucking bad. It still fucking, isn't a great, gradient there yet of like, they still lean kind of fucking shitty. Looking at you, Mario movie. I know some people really liked it, but eh, eh. Like the one from the night. Look, this might just be fucking nostalgia, and also because I made my sister cry because of the Super Mario Brother movie as a child. Because one day we both got to rent a movie, and I don't know what bullshit garbage fucking movie she rented, but I rented the Super Mario Brother movie, and I was like, we're watching my movie first. Fuck you, bitch. And we watched my movie first, and she threw a tantrum because of that. And I still kind of feel bad about that. But, you know, that movie was weird. It was interesting. It wasn't good, but you know what's also not good? The CGI Super Mario Brother movie. Man, I've talked more about fucking other things than Castlevania. But again, this is bullshit ramble fucking time, not an actual fucking coherent fucking review. Go fuck yourself. Like, motherfuckers, this shit's like 5 fucking years old. There's like human beings walking around who were conceived in the time period between me watching this shit the first time and me talking about it fucking now. Also, there's a new Castlevania out. Haven't watched that yet. Honestly, I'll probably end up watching it sometime, but I don't know. There's just something about the trailers. I even asked Lundy this because he's a voice actor. Like that one vampire in the trailer, I think it's Urluk. Because, yeah, we can't just call him Orlok. We have to name. I mean, I guess it wouldn't work calling him Count Orlok because he was a pretty vampire, and if you know anything about Count Orlok is not a pretty vampire. I mean, I don't want to be one of those people who puts a lot of emphasis on physical beauty, but Count Orlok looks like a fucking rat with just crack. Like you literally fuse a crack rock with a rat. That's Nosferatu. Just I wouldn't fuck him, and my dick has gone to places I wouldn't even go with a fucking gun. If I had to describe my sex life as a video game series, it would be Silent Hill. Maybe Silent Hill isn't the best one to do it because there's a lot of rape in Silent Hill. So what we fucking? Oh yeah, Castlevania seasons 2 to 3. I enjoyed these. Again, to me, the high standard of what a video game adaptation should be, because not only and you know what, not only video games, but any adaptation. Before he got outed as a weird fucking sex creep, like Warren Ellis was like legitimately one of my favorite writers, or especially when it came to screenplays. Like Warren Ellis, like despite everything about him that's come out, he just had this interest and ability of like looking at something and being like, okay, this is all the cool shit. So I'll do all the cool shit, and then this is kind of some shit that's like not so cool in the actual context of the video games, but it interests me, so I'll do something with it. Like that's why we get Jermaine Saint Germain the way we do in the Castlevania series, instead of him basically being Castlevania Doctor Who. He's a scummy kind of fake fucking magician man who also is really magic. That's kind of weird. But so we get him, but more importantly, we get fucking Isaac, who is legitimately, hands down. I know this is the coldest fucking take, but hands down, the best fucking character in this entire series. They took a who gives a fucking shit, like I don't even know what letter, like if we're doing the tier list, like we'd have to come up with some shitty fucking letter just for Isaac in the video games, because he is probably, if not the worst, one of the worst fucking Castlevania antagonists ever. And to be fair, he doesn't even come from that good of a Castlevania game, period, so that's not that fucking good for poor Isaac. But man, just like making him a Muslim and giving him this very interesting, complex relationship with Dracula, but also the people around him too, like Hector or in the Sea Captain and the old Forge Master, and then later on Camilla. Like his actual arc. He's probably. I mean, I guess Trevor has an arc, and Alucard kind of has an arc, but like, if I'm being honest, the character with the best, most well-defined arc is Isaac. He goes from completely nihilistic, and honestly, justifiably fucking so. He goes from just hating fucking all of humanity, thinking we should be wiped out, and then he kind of has a couple of good conversations. They make him think. He has some time to fucking sit down, eat some fucking berries, talk with some demons, get his shit together, and then he fucking is like, hey, you know what? It's better to build up than destroy. So yeah, I fucking love Isaac. He's so fucking dope. And I gotta say, cause it's been a while since I've watched these, except for season 3. Cause for whatever reason, like season 3 just shows up on my YouTube feed all the fucking time. So every so often, I'll just click on fucking season 3 and just rewatch fucking Castlevania season 3. So And maybe it's because I've watched it more, so it's grown on me like some fungi or something. But I think season 3 gets a lot of shit. Because, I mean, the main thing, in my opinion, with season 3 that drags it down is the Trevor and Sypha story. And I get it. I get what, like, they were going for there. It's like, okay, the monster hunters are dealing with the most dangerous of monster, man. But, we already kind of got that in season 1 with the bishop. So, yeah, like the Trevor fucking Sypha storyline in season 3 is kind of eh. But, like, the Alucard stuff's pretty good. Like, the fucking Isaac stuff knocks it out of the park. And the Hector stuff, while I didn't like it at the fucking time, this is one of those advantages of doing a fucking, like, Ramble review of something so late. You get to fucking sit on it. You get to think about it. Because if I initially had done, like, season 3 right out of the gate, I would have fucking hated the Hector storyline. And, it's still not my favorite fucking storyline from that season. In hindsight, especially with what happens in season 4, it's not that fucking bad. Like, yes, watching it fucking, live and being like, man, why is Hector such a fucking bitch? What is going on here? It wasn't that fun. But now with, all of the shit of like, Hector fucking he was scheming. He was doing some he was doing some undercover brother shit. Um What's some other stuff? I like the finale. I really like Death, because Death was the character I was waiting for. Like, this whole fucking series. Because Death in Castlevania is one of the most interesting characters to me. Because they don't fucking hide the fact. Like, in a lot of fucking series, they would, like, kind of downplay it. Like Death's role and like be like, oh, he's not actually Death or fucking he's just. But nah, like Castlevania when they started actually incorporating fucking story and lore and bullshit, it's like no, this is actually Death. This is literally the Grim Reaper, the physical embodiment of entropy, and he just likes fucking Dracula. He thinks Dracula is a cool dude, so he hangs around fucking Dracula. That shit is fucking dope to me. I love that, and I love that they did it kind of here. One thing I am curious, just thinking about Death and Dracula, because I had a theory. Because in we see in season 3 like Dracula and or maybe it's early on in season 4. I can't remember, but we see like Dracula and Lisa in hell or limbo or whatever. And I thought like Lisa in that hell limbo dimension was going to be Death. But that's not what turned out to be the case. Turns out like that was legitimately the afterlife for Lisa and Dracula, which does raise some fucking questions cuz they do a fairly good job with like keeping the theology and the magic stuff like in line with one another. But that part is kind of weird to me because it's like, okay, one of two things is off here. Either Lisa got a really bum deal and got sent to fucking hell because if you get burned as a witch, you go to hell, I guess. Or Dracula dodged the biggest fucking bullet ever, and he doesn't burn for his fucking eternal fucking crimes. Most, then I was gonna say being part demon, because like that is kind of like why Dracula is Dracula, because he like renounced fucking God, and like he's got a demon in his heart or whatever. But we never really see Dracula turn into the demon, so I don't know if Dracula is like demonic in this series. He might be. Might not be. I don't know. I think that's all I got. Like, I love like, it's a good series. Like, why are you listening to me fucking ramble for 15 minutes about it? Just go watch it. It's good. Fuck off. Go now. I'm stopping the video. I'm gonna do it. I'll fucking do it. Man, I wish I still had one of my guns because, like, this is the point where I would, like, Man, that would make everybody in my house like imagine trying to explain that. Like, no, you don't understand. I had to shoot through the wall because I don't know how to end a YouTube video, and I thought just shooting a bullet point blank next to my microphone would be a very good way to fucking end a video. Man, I how have I made it this far in life? Huh.